for VLSI device, circuit, and system design tools. These EDA tools play a very significant role in VLSI domain. Without these tools, it is challenging to carry out effective research. And even VLSI industries demands knowledge and skills on these EDA tools for recruitment. So keeping these points in view, we plan to organize this workshop. We have invited uh, 3 resource persons from industry, 2 from foreign institutes, and 3 from national institutes. I am very thankful to them that they have accepted our invitations and agreed to share their valuable time. All resource persons have extensive experience in the VLSI and allied areas. I hope our participants will get to learn from their experience and will be benefited. I request all participants to actively participate and ask your queries and make the session more interactive. Further, I request all participants to attend all sessions and understand what possible analysis you can explore in all EDA tools. So with in-depth knowledge of all the tools, you can think to add combined analysis in the research paper. It will add extra flavors in your paper, and consequently overall beauty of the paper can be increased. And please note, 80% attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. Now, without taking much time, I request our registrar sir, Dr. Jagdish, please address the gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. A very good morning to all the delegates, our chief guest, and all external participants, and the companies which are co-sponsoring. We welcome you to this second one-week workshop. As you all know, that the domain of electronic industry, like manufacturing, is fast growing in the country. And then the government has earmarked a considerable amount of budget and resources, and also is very keen in starting electronic manufacturing in India. So there is a great mandate to the institutions to produce knowledgeable manpower, skilled manpower in the domain of electronics manufacturing, so chip manufacturing industry, where India, if it has to grow, then it has to definitely come into this sector in a big way. So now if you see in the electronic design industry, so there is maybe materials, and then building of the wafers and all, then designing of the circuit, then fabrication. These are all the various stages in the electronic industry, and then almost 30 to 40% of the economy in this chip manufacturing is in design. Okay, so where this EDA tools and all the expertise in this skill in this domain is very important. So 30 to 40% of the economy in the chip manufacturing comes into the design part. So this is where actually we don't need to outsource any of the work and then contribute to the economy, for which actually we are also thinking, like AP University is very keen under the leadership of our Vice Chancellor Sir S.V. Kotareddy sir. It has been a very major thrust to enhance the skill of our research scholars as well as the external participants. We are actually going to be a good partner with the universities, where knowledge dissemination has to happen and then the skill enhancement has to take place. So this workshop, I am sure, is a very good opportunity. This is a second workshop, so we have been very aggressively trying to contribute in this sector. We are very thankful to our chief guest, Professor Sarju Mohanty sir from University of North Texas, for accepting the invitation and then being part of our workshop. Guidance and help from eminent academicians like Mohanty sir will help us in making these workshops very successful. We are also very thankful to this to the co-sponsors like Core EL Technologies, Entubile Technologies, Siemens, and Cadence. They have been very supportive of our efforts from the very beginning, and then they are doing a great service by helping us in conduct these workshops. and then help us in reaching out to as many people as possible. So it is very heartening to also know from Rohit Lorenzo sir that there is good participation from all the organizations, and then they are very keenly joining us. So we like to collaborate, and then you can give your inputs, and the university will be very much happy to collaborate with all the organizations, and then conduct more such workshops, so that our graduates, like our research scholars, or even undergraduate, postgraduate students, and then the faculty also, working professionals, enhance their skills in this very crucial sector. So wishing you all the very best in conducting. We also congratulate the Dean School of Electronics Engineering, and then the faculty, Gurumurthy sir, Rohit Lorenzo sir, and then Nalluri, Purnachan Nalluri, and then all the members of the VLSI domain who are keenly helping the university in this process. So we congratulate all of them, and then wish you all the best. Let this workshop be very fruitful, and then let that scientific debate be expanded beyond the workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, Registrar sir, for giving the in-depth overview about the workshop and the importance of the workshop and your valuable inputs to the participants. Now I request our respectable VC sir, Dr. S.V. Kotareddy sir, to address the gathering.
Sir is muted, I think. No.
Hello.
Just wait, sir. I think slight audio problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is some technical error. Okay. Anyway, good morning, good evening, everyone. Professor, Department of CSE, University of North Texas, Denton, USA. Professor Saraju P. Mohanty, Registrar VITAP University, Dr. Jagadish Chandra Muruganti, Dean Academic Research, Dr. Ravindra Duri, Dean Science, Dr. Umakant Nanda, distinguished guests, delegates, faculty and staff members, research scholars, and my dear students. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this second one-week workshop on VLSI device, circuit, and system design tools. Last year, on 22nd June, exactly yesterday, the school has organized the first workshop on VLSI device, circuit, and system design tools. This is the second workshop school is organizing, and I congratulate school to organize this every year, this kind of workshops. It's a great achievement, and we should continue this. Every year we should organize this workshop because it's a need of the hour. Why I am saying this? Because technology is changing in the entire world in every second. Now, therefore, all faculty members need to be updated with the latest technology changes that are happening in the industry. And every time, I mean, we need to, in every class, we need to incorporate the latest developments that are taking place in the industry, in the teaching. Then the lecture will be very interesting. Therefore, this kind of domain-specific workshops are very, very useful for the faculty members. And definitely, these will enhance the expertise in the specific technical areas. And I'm happy that the industry experts from N2PL Technologies, Corel Technologies, then Mentor, Cadence, and the academic experts from University of North Texas, Korea Military Academy, then IIT Guwahati, Tejpur University, and MITS. So then these are all the various industry experts and the academic experts are going to conduct the workshop. I mean, this way, our whoever are attending this workshop will be benefited with the latest technological developments that are taking place in the industry. Then on this occasion, I would like to brief you some of our major achievements and updates from VIT-AP University. I'm very delighted to inform you that VIT-AP University ranked #2 among emerging private universities in India and ranked #1 in the state of Andhra Pradesh in the Outlook University Rankings 2021. This achievement would have not been possible without hard work, commitment, and the dedication of all faculty and staff members, research scholars, students, parents, and other stakeholders. I'm very happy to inform you that despite the pandemic condition prevailing in the current year, 21-22, academic year 21-22, there is an increase in the number of students admitted. In the year 2021, we were admitted 1,723 students, and in the year 21-22, the total admitted students are 3,675, which is 113% increase in the admissions. The cumulative strength of students in 2021 was 4,721, and now in 21-22, the cumulative strength is around 7,900 students. Next year, we are expecting the cumulative strength of students would be around 11,000. This is the exponential growth, and this exponential growth is possible only because of the hard work and the commitment of faculty members and research scholars and students. On this occasion, I would like to talk a little on research and innovation and incubation also, because our focus areas are those. Then we have published 717 papers in Scopus and Web of Science index journals since our inception 2017. Out of which 252 papers our faculty published in 2021. And this year, as on today, as on 1st June, we published 192 papers in 5 months. That means from January to May end. Okay, then we published 192 papers, and last year it was 252. We are very close to last year's entire year's number of papers, and I'm sure that this year we will be able to publish around 400 papers from January 22 to December 2022. To strengthen research activities, we are establishing a central instrumentation facility and with 2.5 crores budget. And this is also in process. Probably in a couple of months, we will be establishing this central instrumentation facility also. Then the other area of our focus is innovation and incubation. The research scholars, students are given opportunity to file patents along with faculty members for their innovative ideas and projects. The expenditure for filing the patents is completely borne by the university. As on date, the total patents published are 172. Out of this 172, 93 patents published in 2021 and 54 patents published in 2022. Around 70 patent applications are under review. I'm confident that in the academic year 21-22, VIT-AP University will become #1 in the country for patent publications. This is another great achievement of our faculty members and research scholars and students. We have established the state-of-the-art innovation and incubation facility in 10,000 square feet area in Mahatma Gandhi block, Central Block. On 1st June 2022, Honorable Minister for Health, Family Welfare and Medical Education, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Srimati Vidadala Rajini, Madam, inaugurated this Innovation and Incubation Center. 6 products of our students and faculty members are under development in Innovation and Incubation Center. I'm sure that our Innovation and Incubation Center will provide a great opportunity to our students to become entrepreneurs. On the same day, on 1st June, the minister also inaugurated centers of excellence in AI and robotics, IoT, and cyber security. We have signed MOUs with Intel Corporation and Boston IT Solutions, UK, to be partners for IoTC Center of Excellence. We're also discussing with industry partners like Siemens, IBM to establish these centers. Apart from this, we are discussing with DRDO to establish Center of Excellence in additive manufacturing. We're also discussing with various international universities as the knowledge partners for these centers. MOUs with the various industries for certifications, joint research, placements, and training, etc. And 6 more MOUs have to be signed soon. And our objective is to have the greater collaboration with the industries such that we can bridge the gap between industry and the university. And we will have several benefits if we do so. Therefore, I always request our deans to look forward to have the industry collaborations. Before I conclude, I would like to appreciate the efforts of all the faculty members who have actually worked towards organizing this conference, particularly faculty from SENS, Dr. Rohit Doranzo, Dr. Chandan Kumar Pandey, Dr. Nallur Purnichand, Dr. Gurumurthy, and Dean SENS, Dr. Umakant Nanda, to organize this workshop successfully. And before I conclude, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Professor Saraju P. Mohanty to accept our invitation. I wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, VC sir. Because of your continuous encouragement and motivation, the SENS department organized various conferences, workshops, seminars consistently for the students to gain information and to be effectively associated with research trends. So, and with proper teamwork, and I ensure that this will continue in the future also. So, on behalf of VIT AP, now I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Saraju P. Mohanty sir. Dr. Saraju P. Mohanty is a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, University of North Texas. He received many awards and honors. To name a few, he received Fulbright Specialist Award by US Department of State Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs and World Running 2020. And also IEEE Consumer Electronics Society Outstanding Service Award in 2020 for his leadership contributions. And also he was conferred the Glorious India Award in 2017 for his exemplary contributions to the discipline. He was the recipient of 2016 Prose Award for the textbook in the Physical Science and Mathematics category from the Association of American Publishers for his book titled Nano-Electronic Mixed Signal System Design, published by McGraw-Hill in 2015. So Professor Mohanty's research has been funded by many agencies, including the National Science Foundation, Semiconductor Research Corporation, and US Air Force and Mission Innovation. So he is ranked among the 2% faculty in the world with 30th rank for the year 2019 and 25th rank for the year 2020 in the computer and hardware and architecture area. So it's our great pleasure to have you here, sir. Now I request Dr. Mohanty sir to address the gathering.
Thank you, BIT AP team, VC registrar, dean, and other faculty members. Thank you for the invitation, and thank you for the time and the opportunity to share my thoughts. Let me simplistically tell, I really love electronics. Electronics is my passion, okay, and I enjoy hardware, particularly aspect of it. Software also I do, but I feel hardware is the entity that makes electronics possible. In the hardware, VLSI, which stands for Very Large Scale Integration, is very important, and that is what makes the tiny devices of sizes nanometer range, billions of them together, is what makes electronics possible. And the social impact of electronics cannot be overstated. Like I say, it's like a toothbrush. Okay, electronics, like we need it every day, every moment. Morning when I wake up, probably before I go to restroom, I use electronics. That is how important it is. And this topic I liked quite a bit. VLSI, CAD focus. CAD is important, and in industry point of view, they are called EDS, Electronic Design Automation. Unless we have CAD, we cannot control the design process that consists of billions of transistors. And we have all these hierarchical design of iterations, testing it before we really go to manufacturing. All these things are being possible because of EDA. So EDA is the important tool. It's what I call as a tool made by engineers for the engineers. It's as simple as that. And from nation perspective, okay, this is a very important time. Last 2 years, India as well as US are investing quite a bit of money. Like India, as far as I know, around 20 billion. So as US in that range, they are investing particularly on the silicon. Okay, like to particularly nurture the manufacturing sector, that is to make these VLSI chips in India, in US as much as possible. So those are big investment. And those investment will be fruitful if there is manpower. Okay, manpower is very important, and this workshop is amazingly positioned to increase the manpower. So I really appreciate and actually work with a lot of people in India, a lot of institute, particularly in VLSI, NIT Raurkela, I've been helping last few years. And on the VITAP also, I work with a few people. Then I've been working with NIT Jaipur on smart healthcare aspects. We have a new glucose meter device which will monitor the glucose without taking blood sample. That means it's sending optical signals to the body and monitoring the glucose level. And we have filed the patent, and we are working on the product aspect of it. So I've been very well connected, and it is a great opportunity to share my ideas with you, and probably I can help BITAP much more detail in terms of research, particularly electronics and so on. And the talk outlines that we have in the workshop are amazing. I like them quite a bit in the sense you have, let's say my talk starts with a broad idea. I will not give solutions, I will give problems. Problems are important. It's the mother of solutions. And then there are 6-7 other industry as well as a couple of other academicians giving the talk. So probably industry solutions will learn through this workshop and solve the problems that I'm talking about in the non-electronics area, specifically emphasis to cybersecurity in the electronics. Okay, I believe hardware solutions are better. Hardware solutions are much more integratable in the electronics than software solutions. So we will learn in the talk more details of that. But overall, this workshop is very important and is very well timed when US and India are investing billions of dollars on silicon. And this may create manpower to sustain or to make that investment fruitful. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for listening to me, and we will talk details of technical aspect during my talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving us the importance of VLSI design and EDA tools in the electronic industry. Thank you very much, sir, once again. Now I request Dean Research, Dr. Ravindra Duli, sir, to address the meet.
So I thank the coordinators of the workshop for the wonderful opportunity to interact with the session and give my thoughts. Basically, the inspiring thing is it's a second workshop, that was a 1 week long workshop on a hot area VLSI device, circuits and system design tools. So it makes a difference. It makes a difference. When it comes to a conventional thing, it's not a systematic way. We can get something just by reading a book or knowing something just by YouTube. So only by attending to the aspect of we can get all these concepts. It's not an easy thing. So VITAP, particularly the group of people, our Dean Sense Umakant Nanda and our professors Dr. Lorenzo, Rohit Lorenzo, Dr. Gurumurthy, Dr. Chandan, Dr. Purnachand. It's a very motivating that they have come forward and they brought people from interesting domains, experts, deliver what is needed. So it will truly make a sense. I request all the participants to make the best use of the workshop. See, it's not just for a certificate. The certificate, we have many things but it is truly particularly what VIT offers under the valuable leadership of our respected VC sir is technical depth. You know, it is not on paper titles. You will see the depth of every subject. You know, the respected, our chief guest, he is an eminent professor, Professor Mohanty, in the world renowned. You can see he's top 2% scientist. Interacting and knowing something from him is a great opportunity. The workshop started on a good note. A great person. The very first session is from the respected professor. So I request all the participants from VIT, outside VIT, to make the best use of the opportunity provided. That too from the online platform. Now from wherever we are, we can connect, we can learn. So let's make the best use of it. So I congratulate the entire team, and I thank our VC sir for his continuous support. Without you, sir, things like this are not at all possible. We are going with the speed from your kind cooperation guidance. I thank our registrar sir for the support from his office for all the matters related to the logistics and all the other related things for the execution of this workshop. I congratulate the team of Sense, particularly the coordinators, the teaching and non-teaching staff, the research scholars who are involved. So wishing you all the very best. I conclude my talk. Thank you.
Thank you, Duli sir, for your motivational words. Now, participants, we are closing the session. Please join the technical session 1 using MS Team link. Thank you, Mohanty sir. Thank you, VC sir. Thank you, Registrar sir. Thank you, Dean sir, and all the participants and delegates for your presence. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you.